Hi there, I'm Mike and I'm the All Hallows Geek, and welcome to another
what's in the box?
unboxing. Except this time we're back with another unbagging. You're gonna laugh at me because when I completed the second edition of NECA's Universal Monsters Toy Capsule Collectibles, I told you I was done with these. Fast forward to last month, and the third edition came out. And who's the a-hole that picked up the third edition? Yeah, that's me. I don't know what it is. They suckered me in. Every time I see a Universal Monster, and this time the bride was calling me with these purple Pokeball looking things. I did it again. I don't know why. I know what I'm in store for. I actually, just before recording this, revisited the first two unbaggings I did, which if you want to see what's in the first two sets of capsules, you can find them here on YouTube. Yeah, unwrapped the first and second edition previously. So here we are with the third. Let's see, maybe they'll surprise me. Maybe it'll be something totally different. My gut tells me it won't, because like I said, I rewatched the first two, and it really is the same set of collectibles, I guess. Just with they swap the monsters around. So let's see what happens. And again, like I showed you at the beginning there, they do come in these little Pokeball looking things that say Universal Monsters. This time they're black and purple. Previously, I think they were black and white, and then there were black and green, I want to say. So here we are with the black and purple. Let's see what's in our first ball. Number one, oh, the sticker. Okay, so we're back with a sticker. This time, a sticker of the Wolfman. So that's kind of cool. Past ones, I believe, were either Frankenstein, or I think it was Dracula the first time. The second time it was Frankenstein's monster and the bride. And now this time we've got the Wolfman. So kind of cool. At least I'm getting like the full set of the stickers. All right, the next ball here we have, this is the eraser. So this time it's Frankenstein's monster. I think previously we had, I know the bride was one of them. Oh, the first one I think was the creature from the Black Lagoon. So now we got a Frankenstein eraser. And you'll remember if you watched my previous videos, that's what kind of irked me about this, because they're called, you know, toy collectible capsules, but really all they are essentially what you'd find in like a quarter machine, it feels like. But they got me to buy a third set, so here we are. All right, next up we have a magnet. So there's also a magnet each time. I don't remember who they were previously. If you look there, this time it is the Mummy. I forget who the previous magnets were, but again, it's following suit where each release, it's the same stuff, just different characters on whatever that thing is. All right, next up, oh, yep, so we got the wristband. This time it is Dracula. So I believe past ones were Frankenstein. I think maybe the Wolfman last time. So now we have Dracula. All right, what's next? This one doesn't want to come open. The zipper pull. Now this is kind of cool. So here's the zipper pull, and this time it is, if I can get the glare off, there we go. It's Dracula on this red. That's actually cool. I might actually swap out. I currently have the Mummy zipper pull on my camera bag that I take to events. I might swap the Mummy out for Dracula, since I am a bigger Dracula fan than I am the Mummy. Not that I don't love all the Universal monsters, but Mummy's just not at the top of my list there. All right, next up we have a keychain. All right, so this time it is a Frankenstein keychain. If you can see that, let me move my thumb. So Frankenstein there, or Frankenstein's monster, excuse me. It says Frankenstein on it. I know there are some purists out there who will stone me to death for not saying the monster part. I try my damnedest to say it, but let's be honest, nobody puts monster after anything that says Frankenstein. So we all fall victim to it. Next up we have a patch. So again, each one's kind of come with a patch. This time it is the creature from the Black Lagoon. So that's kind of cool. I think past ones might have been Dracula, and I don't remember who the other was. But again, you can go back and watch, after you watch this one, you go back and watch the previous 2 unbaggings for these and see what all was inside. Okay, the shoe, interesting. Okay, so we have the shoelaces again. And if you recall, these are a mess. I don't know if you can see these. It says Wolfman. They're just black shoelaces. They had these previously. What's interesting about these ones almost seem a bit softer. The texture is a little bit more silky smooth, if you know what I'm saying. But the past ones seem more kind of like your traditional laces. So that's kind of cool. I think the first series, I want to say, was like Dracula laces, if memory serves me correctly. But again, following suit, everything that you've seen here, some version of that was in the past edition. So same thing. All right, last thing is, yep, the pin. So this is cool. So each one came with a pen. This time it's Bride of Frankenstein. So there it is. You can hopefully see that. The glare is always bad on the plastic, but Bride of Frankenstein pin. I think the pins are my favorite thing out of all of these. I think a previous one was Dracula. It's the only one I remember. I remember all the Dracula stuff, but I don't remember what was in the past ones. So Bride of Frankenstein. So there it is. These will set you back, if I remember correctly, I believe it's $20. I found them at Walmart is where I found these every single time. And again, there's past versions of these. They always kind of come in these little balls with the stuff. The one thing I will say, which I learned the first time around with the first edition, is the cool thing about this though is that no matter where you buy it or what you buy, you're always going to get the same items. So when the first edition came out, I bought 2 separate packs just to kind of pick through and be like, okay, do you get anything separate? Or excuse me, anything different? In the first series, they were all the same, and then I had folks comment on the video like, no, they're always going to be all the same. So you only have to buy one. You don't have, it's not one of those blind bag instances where you're like, crap, am I going to get, you know, something different or something I don't want? Like, it's always going to be this stuff. So this is fun. I think I keep buying these, like, let's be honest, these are probably less for collectors, even though they're called Capsule Collectibles, and probably more so for kids who are into the Universal Monsters. And if you've seen these in the wild, you know that they have these Capsule Collectibles for a ton of franchises now. Just the other day when I picked this up, when I was at Walmart, they have E.T., they have Chucky, and I want to say like Chucky's maybe on like the first or second edition. They have Jurassic Park, they have, oh God, there's all sorts of stuff. So there's a bunch of different ones that are out there. So there's something for any kind of collector. Again, I think the target audience for this really is kids. At this point though, I've invested $60 worth, you know, over the, or I guess technically 80 because I bought 2 the first time. $80 worth of these. I figure at this point, I might as well keep buying them. Then that way I'll have all the pins, all the patches. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the damn keychains and zipper pulls and erasers, but I'll have them and they'll be in a box somewhere, and when I die, my kids will be like, why the hell did Dad have these? Well, because Dad collected quarter machine toys from NECA. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you were thinking about picking up the 3rd edition of the Universal Monsters toy Capsule Collectibles, this is what you're gonna get. So hopefully there was something in there you wanted. If not, maybe I just saved you from spending $20. But c'est la vie. That's it for this time. Until next time, keep it creepy.